Hello?
Hey, may I speak with John, please?
This may I help you?
Yeah, John, my name's Matt Wright with Cohen and Wright, calling you from a recorded line for quality
Wait,
assurance.
hold on. Let me turn my TV down.
Okay.
Okay, do what now?
My name is Matt Wright with Cohen and Wright, calling you from a recorded line. I've got my associate Spike Cohen. You called in regards to an ad you saw online.
What ad was that?
It was the ad about whether or not you'd be capable of getting financial compensation from people who were wearing the MAGA hats.
Say that again.
It was the ad that was in reference to potentially being able to get financial compensation if somebody in a MAGA hat, the Make America Great Again.
Oh, yeah. When a kid stared at me this past weekend.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So Spike Cohen and I are here. We wanted to know a little bit about this incident.
Well, I was at a sporting event here in Little Rock, and I was in the line at the concession stand, and there was a kid behind me, and my girlfriend came up and sat over back and said something to me. When I turned around, I talked to her for a minute, and I felt him staring at me, so I just kind of glanced at him, and sure enough, he was just staring there at me with a blank look on his face. And I just kind of ignored him for a minute, and then I turned back around, and then he came out from behind me and left the line, went around and stood in front of me just outside the line, just stared at me. And so I said, "Do you have a problem?" He said, "No." He just continued to stare at me until I got my order and checked out and walked away.
So, as you were saying, so you and your girlfriend were at a sporting event in Little Rock.
Yes.
And a young gentleman, was it a gentleman or a...
Oh, I'd say 15, 16-year-old kid.
Okay, 15, 16-year-old kid was staring at you wearing a MAGA hat, and then...
Right.
And you were asking what constitutionally, what crime he had committed?
Yeah, I was just curious about what law under the Constitution you could charge him with.
Can he hear me yet? Have we been connected?
Can you not hear Spike?
Yes.
Okay, sir. Spike Cohen, thank you for taking our call. A couple of questions. First of all, sir, when he was looking at you, would you describe his look as smirking or smiling?
I
or
would describe it as a blank stare, totally, his face is totally motionless, no smirking, no movement at all in the face. It's a blank stare.
Oh, goodness. Oh, God.
Okay.
And I asked him what his problem was, and he didn't reply. He just kept staring at me. His eyes weren't even moving. He was like staring at me in the general vicinity of my face and the ball cap.
Okay. And, sir, for certain, he was wearing a Make America Great Again hat. Is that correct?
I was.
Oh, you were?
I was.
Oh, you were wearing the hat.
Oh, I thought he was wearing the hat.
Okay.
Okay, I have some additional questions. Was there anyone with any percussion instruments anywhere near you, like within even, say, 100 feet of you? Or was it was just the two of you and other people in line?
No, sir.
Okay.
And so you were wearing the hat. Just out of curiosity, is it the standard red hat or is it the camouflage one?
Yeah, the standard red hat that Melissa Alago referred to as a white hood.
Yes, no, absolutely.
Yeah, right,
so, okay. So he's looking at you. What was he wearing? Was he wearing like an I'm with her shirt or a hope and change or anything?
Let's see. He was wearing a sweatshirt from the opposing team.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
and I wasn't wearing any clothing identifying which team I was rooting for. Okay. I just had on a standard button-down shirt and a pair of jeans and sneakers.
Okay. So, okay.
This is
a little different than what we thought, but there's potentially something that can happen here. So,
okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just curious. When I first saw the ad, of course, I've never seen an ad like that, and it kind of piqued my interest. And my first question in my mind was, well, what law under the Constitution could we charge the fellow with?
Right. So what our specialty is more along the lines of someone wearing one of these hats was staring at you. So this is a little bit out of our wheelhouse, sir. A little bit out of our wheelhouse that you were the one wearing the hat and that someone was staring at you. So just a couple more questions before we let you go. I just want to make sure.
Yes, sir.
So your level, if you had to describe your level of offense, from say a 0 to a 10, 0 being this does not bother me at all, and 10 being I am literally I feel like my life is in danger. What would you say in that span that you felt at its worst?
I would say 0 because I don't get offended, and I generally look at it as the other folks' shortcoming, not mine. So I wasn't offended. I kind of chuckled, a couple of times during the whole thing. As a matter of fact. And to me, it was comical. It just kind of goes back to the polarity of our political situation in the United States right now. And I figured he was probably mimicking something he had seen his parents do, maybe, or maybe he had read about the event in D.C., about the rally between the Native American and a young kid. And maybe he was emulating him. I don't know. It just, like I say, I had to be honest. I was not offended.
Okay. So was there anyone with him? Like, would you say he was with a group of people or it was just him by himself?
As far as I know, he was by himself because he had been behind me in line. And then when my girlfriend walked off, he moved around out of the line to my right and stood off to my right and stared at me.
Okay. So, and I thank you so much for taking our call this evening. I'm going to have to confer with Mr. Wright a little bit. Like I said, this is a little bit out of our wheelhouse, just a little bit out of our wheelhouse.
Yeah, we normally don't deal with these types of situations.
I just wonder if you could answer one question. Under what law under the Constitution could he be charged with?
Well, that's what we're going to have to confer on because I did, like I said, we're going to have to figure
this
out.
You can't charge anybody for a thought crime, can you?
Well, not yet. But that's what we'll have to find out. So the thing is that, sir, and we have been able to help people. We have gotten some nice care baskets with like the summer sausages and the soft like the French cheeses. We will find out. We will find out what we can do, and we will as soon as we find out an actionable constitutional thing that can be done for this child. We will absolutely be getting back in touch with you the very moment that we find out something in the Constitution that has been violated here.
Okay, well, I appreciate it, and I'll be honest with you, I was mostly calling out of curiosity because I just couldn't figure out any way he could be charged with a crime, but I appreciate y'all taking my call, and I appreciate y'all calling me back, and thank you for your time and your effort.
Absolutely. Now, just a quick question. I don't know if I piqued your interest. You do or do not like the soft, like the dipping cheeses?
I'm sorry?
The cheeses that come in baskets with summer sausages, you like those or you do not?
No, actually, I like the Pepperidge Farm goldfish.
Oh yeah,
yes.
No, big fan of the goldfish myself.
Yes, we are. Big
I
fans
love them. They're delicious. Now, I did used to eat Cheez-Its a lot, and I would eat them with Hillshire summer sausage or some other kind of summer sausage. They were delicious.
Okay, so then we will see what we can do for you when it comes to crackers and sausages. So we will get back.
Thank you very much, fellas. Have a good day. And once again, thanks for taking my call and calling me back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for reaching out.
Have a great day.
Have a good day. Bye-bye.
You too. Okay.